Good morning, Caleb here, Sunfind Solar. Welcome back to our solar vlog. Today's vlog, we are highlighting a little microgrid system we have on the go. The grid tie battery-based system that can isolate from the grid and establish its own little microgrid. And we have a little solar breezeway or pedway, whatever you want to call it. An existing solar system that's AC coupled to the grid. And we'll have a Schneider XW system along with some cool lead carbon batteries. So let's follow along with this install. We'll show you what we're up to. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. How's the digging going there, Sir Renee?
Excellent.
Some excellent digging. Short little run by hand. So we're gonna have our DC PV source circuit from the solar array coming up through this little trench. So right here is a nice little garden area. So we're gonna have a little breezeway, pedway, whatever you want to call it over here. Our DC is gonna run through here into the house over there. The day here, and we've got the concrete block set already. Nice little spot here. It's going to be in the garden, and we're going to have a nice solar walk. Okay, our hand dug trench is coming along here. We're just from the corner of the house coming along here, and we have to just end up over there, so it's not very far. We're just digging by hand, so a lot of rocks in this soil. And then we also have the service entrance line for the utility comes in right there, and it's running almost parallel with this line. So slow we're going, but we're digging away and it's coming along nicely. Well, there we go. 11 inches of concrete. Hello in there. Hi. Made it through the foundation. There is our DC PV source circuit. We're going to be going right through that foundation. Our holes drilled out for our anchors. There we go. Concrete anchors are in place. We've got the holes drilled out are all thread with the Hilti adhesive in there. So all those anchors are in place. We'll be able to stand up some racking here. Our trench is in place. We're just touching up the entrance into the house. You can see here the trench looks pretty good. We have Steven over here. Oh yeah, we through the house. Nice LB in there. Adding some of that Hilti epoxy. Looking good there, Steven. We use the racking as a jig, get all the proper spacing. Renee's doing some cleanup here. We'll clean up all that excess Hilti. So we just used a Hilti epoxy. Locks in there just like it's cast right in the cement. Nice and easy. You can see the front support arms going up here. So there's the row down there. Rear ones are getting cut to length, and they'll be standing up too. We'll get our cross members in, and all right, that's looking good. Those back legs are up. The strong backs are up now. We'll have some cross members going in here. Looking pretty sweet. Ready to get our horizontal rails up for the modules. You can see one up there already. We're going to get our other one up there, and then we're going to give it a go with the module. That should be the safest and most efficient way to do it, so let's get to work. The first two modules are up on the breezeway there. It's coming along, looking good. It's going to look so nice when it's done, so let's get the rest up. Solar breezeway, it's looking pretty good. There we go, so that's the new addition to the site. There's the original array that we installed 5 years ago, so it's looking good there on the home. And this nice little breezeway, perfect for the garden area here. You can walk under it. You can still plant some vines on the sides. You can do all kinds of stuff with it, so that's looking good. We'll get that all wired in. All the PV modules are wired in, so there's 3 modules in series and then 4 strings of modules coming down to a combiner / disconnect rapid shutdown. You can see the electrical come down here. So we have our midnight solar disconnect. It's going to operate as the combiner box, the disconnect, and rapid shutdown for this PV array. So the structure is made out of extruded aluminum, nice and light but sturdy. Got all the proper cross bracing in there. Make sure that it's structurally sound. It will hold up to all the weather elements. In this case, we use the concrete ballast to secure the rack to the ground. A common solution is also screw piles, but in this particular instance, there's a lot of rock and the soil was varied quite a bit, so we stuck with the concrete. That was okay with the client and came out really well. Solar breezeway is all complete. The structure's all done and all wired in now, so and been commissioned. Each string has been tested, so we've got good voltage, so it utilizes the space really well, so super happy with it. The basement of the house now, so this is where we added the XW inverter system. We have Stephen and Renee wiring up the sub panel there, so there's the main panel here. We're moving a bunch of loads over so they can be energized in the case of a power outage. The lead carbons are resting down here. Nice battery bank. We'll have a plexiglass cover that goes over that. Here's our XW system. Yeah, we'll keep getting this all finished up, cleaned up. It'll look mighty fine in a few hours here. It's coming together here. You can see the inverter system up here. Lead carbon battery bank down below here. We have our emergency sub panel here, main panel here. So we just have a little bit of cleanup work to do today, some final programming, and this is going to be all done. So it's looking good. Okay, we're going to do our final test here. It's just the power outage test for this system. Main breakers right here. We'll do a power outage. And now we're on backup power, so that fast. Flipped across. So it's providing 2.5 kilowatts to this emergency panel here. And there we go. That's how these systems work. We'll re-energize the main panel here. A little microgrid. Everything labeled, up and running and commissioned now. So the system's in cell mode. So it's taking that excess energy from the array and selling back. Our nice XW system mounted up here in the corner. Lead carbon battery bank here. So nice rack system. Will be a little plexiglass shield over here, so that'll clean that up nice. We have our 2 electrical panels. So we have our main panel here. So this just has a few large loads in here. There's a large electric heater in here just for the domestic heating, and just a few other original grid tie system here, just AC coupled to the grid. And here we have our emergency backup panel. So this was live during a power outage from the XW system. And it has most of the loads in here. So the inverter system will automatically transfer over and they have full backup during a power outage. So there we go. Thank you for joining us for this latest vlog. Fun to design and install energy systems of the future. So don't hesitate to drop a note in the comment section, and hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.